It's the Game of the MTGO.
Hello, Recall, huh? If the Recall wasn't in the pack, I think I would take Mox Diamond over Palace Jailer and Pest Infest. That's like my pick order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, very high-powered pack for sure. Looking at Brain Freeze and maybe Volk. If I'm in blue-red, though, I'm either doing like twin stuff or breach stuff, though. And if I'm doing breach stuff, I want the Brain Freeze. Recall fits in both shells. Yeah, let's go for twin. Let's go for twin. Fuck it. Haven't drafted twin in a minute. The guy in the art's freaking out about how much he's recalling. Yeah, right? I wouldn't be like that. I'd be like, hell yeah. More cards. I'm just built different that way. Hello. Let's get a little preordain action. I wonder if that Mentor might wheel, huh? Have a Mentor topped in a minute. I basically splashed for preordain in standard Pure Steel Paladin, and I would joke that it was basically Ancestral Recall because I was always bottom 2. So I was always looking for like a very specific card. Pure Steel or a sword. I don't need Pyromancer. I'm not like locked into blue-red though, just because I took a Volk. We got 2 other duels to maybe think about, and we have this Treachery. Treachery's okay. Could slam Workshops. That'd be a very me thing to do, huh? We don't have any artifacts yet, though. Instant regret. Instant regret on the Workshops. Immediately going to abandon it. Hello. Yeah, Jace is nice here, huh? Flashback that recall. I'm sorry, Workshop Drafter. Crocus is in the cube. The cube commands are all wrong. Basically apologizing to myself. Not really. Someone else out there will be drafting artifacts, and they'll be hoping for the workshops, and they'll never see it. Brain Freeze with Underworld Breach Trapezoid. You know, when I was considering the Brain Freeze, right? Brain Freeze and Breach. Ooh. You haven't really seen a reason to be red yet, but, I mean, we find Sneak Attack for the Emrakul, then that's a reason. Or we find Gigi Pestermine, that's another reason. Yeah, it's late counterspell for sure. You trophied earlier with Twin? Nice. Yeah, the Twin players, the Twin drafters deserve a little something, huh? Having their baby taken away from them. I'm not a Twin fan, but I do like it a lot better every once in a while, instead of just always being in. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Supermart, thanks for 87 months. What do eyeballs taste like? Not much of anything, right? Mostly moisture. Someone took the Mentor out of this pack. It's late Voidwalker, huh? Ancestral and Time Walk, huh? Okay. I don't know why we have this gorgeous old bordered Ancestral and then the new bordered Time Walk. Would love to see some Amy Weber art in this cube. Get a Snapcaster up in this. Hell yeah. Well, there's Through the Breach for Emmy. I guess I'm snagging that, huh? There's a few interesting picks here. Mana Vault would get us to Through the Breach very quickly. Jace is just a good card. I think that Chandra might actually be insane. What's up with my tunes? What's up with my internet connection here? I keep getting buffering. Let's grab Mana Vault and see if 6 mana Chandra wheels. Oh, there's LED for Brain Freeze too, but we don't have the Breach yet, so I'm not going to nab it. I don't want to invest a bunch of picks into something that may or may not work. Don't really have anything to do with this pack at all, huh? Breach isn't in this cube, just Past in Flames. Oh, well, I'm very glad I didn't take that LED then. Yeah, think about the Hallowed Fountain, the Duretti, maybe Turnabout. There could still be like a weird High Tide deck here. Probably not playing the Brain Freeze. Some FOF action. This is indeed Howling Giant. You probably just haven't heard this album, Master Mike. The new album rips. Glass Future came out this last year. Breach isn't in the cube, that's odd. Sort of Blade. The emphasis appears to not be, like, all of the most broken things, right? The power level's toned down a bit. Actually, I think I like the Rolling Earthquake here. Some sweeper action where I don't have to splash the Wrath. This cube just seems weaker than the other builds. I mean, that's not really how I would put it. It's lower powered for sure, but like, I don't know. That's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Weak is typically seen as like a negative, like an insult. But if you intentionally have a lower powered cube, then you're going to end up with longer games, better gameplay, fewer like single card win conditions, running away with things, more decisions. And you're giving folks that like enjoy other cards than like the literal most powerful card in every single slot. Giving them a chance to actually play the cube and enjoy it, right? I think I like Young Pyromancer here. People like Muldrifter over Life itself. Yeah, you're fine, Blade. Imperial Recruiter is really good if you do have twin stuff. The issue is we don't. We don't have twin stuff. I'll just take Impulse here and just take a cantrip. You like that this cube has less Commander / Modern cards? Right. It feels different. Am I more likely to have a Turnabout or a Jackal Pup? I could see boarding in Jackal Pup in like against a control opponent. I don't think I'm going to be Turnabouting. Oh yeah, snap. I mean, the 2012 Vintage Cube was still very different from this. The original one on Magic Online. This cube's way more refined. I like this Memory Lapse a lot. I don't know if I like it more than Consecrated Sphinx. I should probably be drafting the Memory Lapse. I'm gonna take the Sphinx. Gimme. I've missed it. I've missed it so much. A Braid would be solid. We're very low on removal. Seems like a sick Cryptic deck, though, right? They should have brought back Time Vault. There's discussions of bringing back Time Vault. I'm doing pretty well on playables here. Clamp with Young Pyromancer is funny. I think I want this fetch. I think I want this fucking Bloodstained Mire. Hello. Do I want Remand or Force Negation, huh? It's a pretty good Force Negation. We can play Through the Breach on the opponent's turn and use the Force to protect it, too. Yeah, the Firebolt's interesting. The Dig Through Time's also interesting. We're not really using our graveyard, except for a Jace. But again, we're very light on actual removal. Fire with the Firebolt. One more early game play. Immediately get another shock. I like Looter Scooter, but we just don't have the creature count for it. Still need like 3 playables here. Nihiri Splash. Yeah, I don't think a Nihiri Splash is crazy here. I mean, that's why I grabbed it, right? We have that Hallowed Fountain too. Have I streamed Momir recently? Yeah, like a few weeks ago, I think. Do 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 do. You picked up Griftlands and got really into it. Nice game. Hell yeah, Distraction. Yeah, I want to stream that game more. But Cube season just hit. I might still do some runs. God, Teferi's a really good splash too. I think I'm just taking Fury here, even though our red count is a little on the low side. It's still just a great card to cast. The card's still fucked up. The more cards you add on the splash too, the bigger of a deal it is when you don't hit the splash color. Like you could have a Nihiri and a Teferi rotting in hand instead of just a Nihiri, that sort of thing. Huh. Yeah, we never saw any of the twin stuff, besides literally just this Kiki Jiki. Oh man, Kiki Jiki and Resto would have worked. That would have been classic as shit. The main is just like not that good for it though. Resto into Blade Splicer. Fewer cards that are just giant walls of text, right, Tear the Muse? It's just like relaxing to just know what the cards do, or if you have to read something, it's not some flip card with 2 giant novels. All the creatures aren't just like drawing cards while dealing damage and murdering you in 2 hits. Kind of pleasant. Yeah, I think I like Force Spike over the Magda for that last slot. Yeah, I like how the Nihiri ult is another way to get the Emrakul out. And if we accidentally draw the Emrakul, we can use the Nihiri to bin it. And we can even do stuff like cast the Time Walk, and then Nihiri, bin Emrakul, shuffle the Time Walk back in, that sort of stuff. Take a bunch of turns over the course of a game. And the Time Walk can help us ult the Nihiri, too. Just ult it before the opponent's ready. This would only be 6 red sources. I think I want more than that, huh? 7 red sources feels like enough. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Oh, I get another land. Sweet. Fixing the cardboard live extension. Should be good. We do have some lands. Ideally, the Jace lives, and we get to loot them away, And here he's not a bad rep. Might be bad, that Rolling Earthquake. Yeah, feels like it was bad. So my opponent was definitely not in my pod because I've got a Magda in my sideboard. You should put the Hollow Fountain, save Tower to cycle. Yeah, it looks like Chilling on Earthquake would have been really rewarded. Bummer. Bribery is in the cube, yeah. So they didn't detect what the Fiend Artisan, but the Sacrifice is only as a sorcery. We'll see what they're up to here. It's gonna be a hard game to come back. If I'm them, I like Kryn the Chariot, so I don't have an untapped blocker here. And that was when I really regret not playing the Hollowed Fountain, playing the Tower instead. So it'd be a great turn to cycle, Yeah, we're not dead. If we rip a oh man, maybe I fucking activate this. If I rip Recall, then maybe I could pop off a little bit. Guess that makes that less likely. Touch the Spirit Realm. They were missing a color, huh? Gonna try and figure this Wrath out, Seven white sources. What's our blue count? 10? 10's still pretty good. We are cheating a little bit because the Gruul Signet gave us another red. Thanks, Cody. Hoping I can draw a little bit better this game. Going to apply some nice pressure. Definitely feel silly about my Earthquake. Just they just immediately dumped a bunch of X1s into play. I was hoping to get the Jace down, have that do something, and then it just like snap got bolted. I think I've teamed with AR22. What's the player that I'm thinking of? Played against him in a cube for charity, and then teamed up for an energy. Just looking for another thing so I don't have to pitch cast the Fury. I mean, I guess I'm getting it up to a 4/4 is fine. Yeah, maybe I should just put the Pyromancer there. Pitch casting and Mystic Confluencing back to hand would be cute. It's a little vulnerable to bolt where it's at right now. Which, I mean, maybe if I run a Young Pyromancer earlier, it needs a bolt, Fire Covenant, sure. Yeah. Definitely should have had the Pyromancer in play a billion years ago. I was thinking that I might need to pitch it to Fury, but the game didn't play out like that at all. Hexdrinker is a 4/4, still very answerable. Yeah, Meat Massacre is in the cube. Meat Massacre is quite good in the cube. Plays well with the sacrifice theme. Cards, please. And I believe I boarded out Force Negation. Recurring Nightmare of All-Born Tyrant Solitude is quite the stack of cards. Surprised that the clamp didn't equip before that sack there. Guess I should have untapped Vault. Man, I did not. Oh, you know what I haven't listened to in a while? Just like that Movies album. Let's put that on. No Critters, huh? That's kind of what we needed here. Okay, do we hold this Emrakul? I think I've been it. Wait, how close am I to hardcasting it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, I'm going to hold it. I was looking at the graveyard and those cards to shuffle in. That's like a pretty good list of cards, right? Oh, I miscounted. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's only 13 mana. Yeah, I should have bended it. Well, I mean, we might just find the Through the Breach, right? Out of 12 cards. One cool thing about the Earthquake is it also put them into Emrakul range. That's funny. It's a new object now that's been blinked. But they boned at Solitude in the graveyard. They can stick a creature. Kind of wild that worked, So the Forced Negation's another answer to Recurring Nightmare. It's probably better than Force Spike. We are on the draw here. I'm going to Firebolt the shit out of that. Oh no, we have Counterspell on turn 2. That's pretty great. Mana coming through like a champ. Oh, the counterspell is more face up if you like specifically tap to leave up 2 islands, but it is better if they've got like a wasteland or something, right? Like someone pointed out, it feel pretty silly if they got like wasteland you. You float, move to the second main phase, play their card that kills you. Ooh. What's been this fucking thing? I'm just not gonna loot. I like the sand. Little PJL action, sure. Hello. Yeah, I like getting the Palace Jailer off the board because then the Nahiri is threatening to alt, and that card only exiles creatures and artifacts. So that's good for me. The Self Bolt to let Emmy finish it out. The Touch the Spirit Realm of Shame. Love it. Thought about being the Treachery. This iteration does have a lot of boomer picks, yeah. It's actually like very satisfying to alternate here. I haven't done that in so long. Very possible I'm supposed to chill on that. Okay, some kind of combo thing. Sure. Bye, young pyromancer. Excuse me. They went and got a Phantasmal Image, sure. Looking for another mountain. Wow, that's tempting as hell, but I think we got bottom hum. Pitch Fury, very hard for us to win without Through the Breach. Oh, Pitch Fury instead of casting the Firebolt? Sure, sure. I do like the idea of casting it, though. I guess it's worse with them having a P image. Rush was your dad's favorite band. It's pretty quality fucking dad rock, I think. I dig that prog stuff. Fantastic rhythm section, too. Oh no, bunny. Yeah, we have a counter for it, Crotash, but that is something to look out for. Basically, it's just like a mana efficient. Sure. Mana efficient way to apply pressure. Try this again. Hell yeah. Seething Song? Oh no. Oh, farts. At least they have to exert, I guess. I think we hold on to the Mana Vault. Potentially a loot away at this point. Are they gonna Metamorph Throne Glorybringer? Have two going. Hate that. Hate that for me. Yeah, this cube's got fucking everything buzzard. Alright, one more turn, right? One exerted. I At this point, it would take a pretty nutty sequence to win, though. Yeah, at this point, this kills me. We needed it last turn, the Earthquake. You can play it for 2 and flashback Firebolt, but that only kills 1, right? The other one kills you. I think no changes here. That probably just beats me, Well, we'll see. Hey, look at the Hun. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 49 months. Library on 1 is indeed cheating. I'm glad you realized that. Try and slow him down a little bit here. Good turn to get mana leaked, I guess. Maybe I should have played it on my turn. Oh, they only had an island up. Should have lived on the pirate spell on there. Just in case I do something that I wanted to hold up. I almost want to keep this Earthquake. Just as a fucking fireball. Sure, they're gonna discard 2 here. Passing? Going to discard? Oh shit, what up, Fawcett? Thanks the sub, thanks to 67 months. I think that's lethal. Breach in the Jace, flip it, flashback time walk. Yeah, Fawcett with the 67 months. Jay Gresh subbing with the tier 3 with the 116 months. Appreciate you, Gresh. Yeah, Magic Online's loading right now. There we go. And then we got Xaxes. Kind of sick, eh? It did not look like we had lethal, and then all of a sudden, like, yeah, take a few turns. This young Pyromancer in play. Sure, why not? 6 spells. We got six triggers there. I didn't expect the young Pyromancer to live that long. Yeah, how often do you get to, through the reach, Jace Vryn's Prodigy for lethal, Lethal really came out of nowhere. Yeah, right? I like how the Through the Reach gave me 2 triggers, too, from the young Pyromancer, because it was, like, 1 for casting it, and then it also let me flash back the Time Walk. Put me right over the edge. You want to cut Treachery? I could see doing that. I think they have a rough time winning without, like, Glorybringer stuff, though. Magic's so fucking cool sometimes. It really is, yeah. Wow, this draw is starting to look hot. The most expensive Time Walk? What's the most expensive one? No, Through the Reach isn't the most expensive. There's like 8 mana Time Walks. Oh, they also have Time Walk. Nice. Shit, I should have got the Mire. Could have got me a white source with Nahiri. Oh, a white source with Nahiri. Uh-oh. End of turn Seeding Song. Is this making a 4/4? Cycling a Shark Typhoon as a 6/6. Opponent's got 2 in hand. Right now, the spot is, like, how much do I decide to play around, right? Like, I could pitchcast Fury here and then sack Pyrite Spellbomb to finish off the Shark. I think I dig that. If they counter the Fury, then I can just Time Walk. Or Nahiri down tick, right? Or maybe you're supposed to lead on the Nahiri. The Ragavan dasheth. I wonder if the Pirate Spellbomb was holding that Ragavan back for like a billion turns. They just exiled my Fact of Fiction. Hate that. Hate that for me. Interesting. They kept the Deceiver and the 2/1. Just need a Cryptic Tap here or something. This could be pretty good. Remember that they've got Deceiver in hand. So their hand is Deceiver Exarch, Ragavan. Opponent in the tank. Wait, it's attacking me? That's so weird. I thought for sure they'd all be attacking the Nahiri. Maybe I didn't need the Confluence there. Don't want to block the monkey. I assume they were all attacking the Nahiri. I don't want to bounce a Venser, right? The opponent's got a Deceiver Exarch in their hand, so they could tap down a blocker. So if I'd like do the bounce first and then attempt to block the Ragavan, it could end up poorly for me. This is really weird that it's attacking me, though. I maybe shouldn't have played that Confluence. They were maybe trying to bait me into a Nahiri ult with a Deceiver. I'm just going to take 2, I guess. I know the Deceiver can tap the Emmy. I'm aware. Deceiver can tap Emmy, can tap blockers, can tap all kinds of things. Perfect. Perfect draw, no notes. They tapped under the Deceiver, too. Very odd. What else is left in here? I could get a Consecrated Sphinx, but then it goes back to hand. Let's just shuffle my Time Walk back in. Hopefully draw a spell here. That's so ridiculous, though. They gave me the Emrakul window. And then we just, like, drew the Emmy. Yeah, the Zealous would take our Nahiri and ult it. And I didn't want to play that game. I was good on that. Well, Ballista can at least clear that Mother of Runes. I think we're just getting this Jace down, though. Don't think we're in any urgency. Hey, Mr. Hyde, thanks for 50 months. Yeah, thanks for the match, pizza. Good luck in your future rounds. Mr. Hyde with the 50 month subs says, love it here. Thanks for all the streams and content. Hey, you're very welcome, Mr. Hyde. Cheers. Fair enough. That might be wrong. I should maybe be grabbing the Fact of Fiction there. Just digging for Through the Breach. Possible this Meyer wanted to fetch there. Shuffle the Foff back in. Snapcaster would be really good in this deck, yeah, for sure. So FTK is not a May, and it can target your own creatures, so in this spot, you just make it answer itself. Hey, Luis Navidad, thanks for the sub, thanks for 49 months there. Classic vintage cube cards, makes for some sweet content. That's how I feel about it. Big agree. That Umazawa's is potentially troubling. Love seeing that trigger go on the stack. Give me the cards. Gimme. It's like a little sword. It's not even a sword. No sharpened edges. Hey, there we go. It's for, like, disarming other people's swords. Okay. I win! I'm the winner! If you recalled the opponent, you would get to draw 6 with Sphinx. And then if they draw drew like a Solitude for Emrakul or whatever, you'd feel very silly. It's a very Twitch chat line. Let's play the Triome here. Sure. Playing the Mana Vault here is okay. I think I like holding up Force Spike plus Impulse. I think I prefer that. Interesting. Yeah, it could have been wrong. Taking the Hallowed Fountain over the Time Walk. Because you can Mana Vault out the Nahiri uptick. And then next turn, uptick, Time Walk, Alt for Emrakul. We drew a land anyway. There's also that. You notice the demon frog above my life total? It looks like they're going to gobble me up. Oh, yeah. Please do it, Frog Daddy. Hell yeah. This old rodeo. Not a bad little cryptic, huh? I think you should have recalled first, huh? Although I did shuffle the Time Walk back in. Because we bottomed it off that Impulse earlier. But now this recall can draw Emrakul again. Ooh. Some fucking cards, huh? Okie dokie. Have you smokestacked it? No, we've only drafted artifacts once, so we never got the shop, so we didn't get smokestacks. But it's certainly on the agenda. Hey, Psycho TKT, thanks for 34 months. Sex love you? Yeah, this deck's fucking great. I think you're overthinking it a little bit to let the Elspeth resolve. Sweet. Yeah, getting to play with that Tahiri again, really pleasant, Tom. Really, really fun stuff. I think that was the highlight for me, that draft.